Howdy folks, welcome to Fishing Lake Country. Okay, if you hear a bunch of noise, I got 3 fans running for ventilation and it's hot. It's in the 80s here, guys. Look, today I'm having fun with these remelts. Today we're going to remelt sexy shad trick worms. Bought these at the bait shop yesterday, and I went, you know what are they going to look like? They got that chartreuse flake in them. They got kind of that bluish tint to them. They ought to make a pretty crappie bait. Well, there's only one way to find out, guys, and that's cut them up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut them up. I'm going to add a little bit of, this is our heat stabilizer. We're going to add a little bit of that to it. Alright. We're going to throw them in the microwave. We're going to heat them up. I'm going to pour both molds I got right now, which is a shad mold, 2 inch, and I'm going to pour a worm mold with them. And see how they come out. We'll find out, okay? Bam! Right. Oh my gosh. Let's try here. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Good. Well, you can see the stain coming off of that. Alright, folks, it's been long enough. It's cool enough. We're gonna open this up. I have no idea what they're gonna look like. Come on. Sexy shad worms. They'll probably catch a crappie on them, though. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be nice. Wow. I think I can catch crappie on those. Don't you? Woo! Right, this is the worm. Let's see. I think we got all 10 toes and all 10 fingers. Alright, guys. Now, I'm going to fish with these. We're going to pour 2 more molds for giveaway. Alright, folks. We're going to open up these. These are the giveaways. If it didn't come out, you don't get anything. Right, we got them. We got them all, it looks like. Well, they look good. I'll tell you what, they're going to be scrumptious right there. Alright. Now the worms, we'll do it a different day. It's 2 inches long. But we're still going to have some to give away. Well, looks like we got all of them too. Sexy shad. Alright. Put your number down and comment. Somebody's going to win some baits. I hadn't even looked at the live scope. I know it's some back on this dock. I first pulled up here, I looked at some here. I thought this color would be hot here this morning. The water got a little stain to it. It's got the chartreuse in it. Okay, there's one. Wow. Yeah, he's digging. Wow. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah. Bam. Bam. That's what I'm talking about right there, buddy. That's what I'm after. See? I know. So I didn't want the white perch, guys. This is why I didn't want the white perch. Make sure I record. That's why I didn't want the white perch. Get up here and get my rod out of the way, get my trolling motor. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Guys, he's a 13 incher. That's a nice fish, guys. Nice one. Well, he liked that one. Sexy shad, buddy. Old sexy shad got you in trouble. Alright, guys, now I'm out in front of the dock. See, I'm working this dock over. I fished outside over there, where I just came from. I took a scope shot and showed you some fish on that walkway over there. Couldn't get them to bite. They kept following me, they wouldn't bite. So then I come to the front of it. I was casting down along the front of it. That's how you work a dock. I was casting on the front of the post. There's a couple on the front post scattered around. There's a couple out in open water. I showed you. There was one out in front of that post, wasn't it? And that's a nice crappie too, guys. Ain't like old sexy Shad. Bam. He's a good 11.5, 12 incher. All right, guys. Whoa. All right. That's on the old sexy Shad. There you go. He's about 9.5, maybe 9 5/8. This don't feel, yeah, it is. Like I say, it didn't feel like a crappie. He done that little like a catfish roll there for a second. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't need a catfish. I ain't caught one in a couple trips, but you know, there for a while I was catching catfish. Guys, I've caught a couple 8s and I caught a 10-pounder on 2-pound line. I don't remember if I think I put it in the video. Sometimes I don't stick them in the video because the videos get too long. I just leave them out. He fell out of his mouth. That's a nice crappie, guys. I'm catching some nice ones this morning. Now, I'm just gonna measure him and show y'all. Y'all thinking, yeah, he's a baby, and he ain't. He's not a baby. All right, look at him. Put his head against the end here. All right, look here. He's touching. That's 12 inches where my thumb is, guys. He's about 11 3/4. I'm gonna say. That's a nice crappie. 11 3/4. They come any day, won't they? Alright guys, I found another one. Y'all can see I'm sitting almost on top of the dock. I mean, it looks a long ways on this camera. I'm only about 8 feet from it. Dealing with the current. Still a little current on this lake. Still dumped some water. The lake's up by 6 inches this morning. Like I told you before, I've said this, it changes a lot here. Depends on how much water they're dumping out of the lake and how much they're letting out of this lake. But I went to this other rod here. I got a smaller head on. This is a little tiny head, like 1/48. He picked that right up. He picked the same size. He's about 11.5. All right, guys. Sexy Shad is catching some decent crappie this morning. Catching some decent crappie. I'm working a little too close here now, guys. Spot locks hold me, but the whole boat and all is just working that way. It's a little current. Got some friends here this morning. Hey, guys. I think people are used to people feeding. He's coming toward me, so that means that somebody's giving them food, right? All right, guys. So in the front of the boathouse, I caught a bass a while ago. He won't make the video, guys. He's about 10 inches, but I catch bass every trip. I just don't put bass in the videos. Sometimes I'll stick one in there if it's a decent bass and something happens special, maybe, you know, but I usually have enough decent crappie that I got to decide which crappie I'm going to put in there. So that's a nice one too, guys. I've got some nice crappie this morning now. This bait, I've caught a couple babies. I caught a couple 6 inchers, but I've caught a lot of 11s plus today, guys. All right, he's 11.5. It's nice crappie. Guys, I have stopped at this dock probably 3 times the last couple of weeks and have not caught a fish here. That's why, and I know I've caught them here before, and I see fish around it. A lot of them are bass. I done caught a bass here this morning, and I see a couple gar back there kicking around. But I know crappie use it from time to time, and it's only a couple here. But that's why if you got a dock, you know it's good. You keep checking on it. Sooner or later they'll get back on it. That's a nice crappie too, guys. Great. You want to check him? Okay. I heard you. Well, he's 13. Look here, guys. He's over 13. Here's 14 inches. It's a nice crappie. You know what? I've caught some nice fish this morning, guys. I really have. And that sexy Shad is just working good. And that, I said this earlier probably. It's fun to take something like that and melt it down. I'm gonna rub that crappie slime on there. Melt it down and then turn around and catch fish on it. Wow. I told the friend yesterday, I said, we both know the bait shop owner personally, you know. And I told him, I said, should I go back over there? He's a crappie master, guys. The guy who owns the bait shop. He catches a lot of crappie and fishes a lot of crappie tournaments and does well big tournaments. I said, should I take him over and give him a pack of them and say, hey, this comes from a pack of finesse worms? trick worms, zoom trick worms out of your shop. Here you go. Catch some crappie on them now. I should take a pack over and give them to him though. Seriously, I think he would like it. But it's neat. I got a couple other colors in mind that I want to try, like methylate. Y'all know what that is. They'll be used for bass, or maybe even something like that, and try and see if I can get crappie on it. Guys, I found another one. Wow, this dock's been good to me this morning. Like I said, I've been here many a time this year and caught nothing. But I keep on coming back to it. I can see a couple fish back there. It's not many. Gotta say, there's like about 6 or 8, and I can't tell what they are, but they're back under a good ways. I'm really pitching there hard. I don't have much room. Y'all can see I got about 6 inches pitch lakes. Y'all been keeping up with me. Y'all know how I talk about how this lake goes up and down, fluctuates. And with all the water they're letting out of it, he nailed it too, buddy. You look good there, buddy. Gotcha. Little sexy shad. He's just as big as the last one, guys. The last one was 13. He's just as big, isn't he? It's a nice fish, guys. Bam! I'm enjoying this morning. See, it's worth getting up early, guys. And getting out there after them. Hey, folks. Thank you for making it this far. Thank you for watching Fishing Lake Country. Thank you for subscribing. Alright, hey guys, today's bait was I melted down some trick worms that were sexy shad, and I'm sure y'all see them in the video how they came out. Okay, I'll describe it a little bit to you. It came out to like a light smoke with some chartreuse flake in it, some silver flake. I'm gonna tell you what, personally, I think this was one of the best. Look at that action. Now I've said this a couple times. Beans that I'm melting worms, and I'm trying to add a little hardener to them. They're soft because it's worm blend. Okay, see how soft they are? I can squeeze them around. But man, when the crappie bite down on them, they hold to them. Now I showed you the trick, guys. I showed you the trick. Take and cut that collar off of your jig. The collar that holds your bait on, that lid collar, cut it off. You can use fingernail clippers. You can use a little pair of dikes. That's how I do it. And you just take it right behind the head and cut it sideways a couple times. It'll chip right off real easy. Once you smash it a couple times, don't cut your hook down. Just smash it. You can break it right off. Then when you put this bait on there, it won't bust it up here. If you want to, you pull it back. After you get it on there, get it on straight. Put your 1 drop of super glue on, push it back, bam, it's there. It'll last you a long time. I'm averaging 4 to 5 crappie per bait, guys. Now, bass are a different story. Bass like them too. I've caught a pile of bass on these things, guys. And I caught one bass. I don't remember what color it was on now because I made like 3 videos, guys, the last couple of days. But I caught one bass. It was like 3.5 pounds. Yeah, on 4-pound test. He was fun. Now look, somebody's going to win these. Put a number down, 1 through 100. All right? I'm getting a lot of good guesses, getting a lot of good comments, guys. I appreciate it for you. Let's say the number is 45, and you guess 46, you're not going to win. Somebody guesses 35, they're going to win. It's the closest number to the number that I write down without going over. I had to have some kind of rule, guys. That's what I just came up with. I think it's fair for everybody. Now, I wrote the numbers down. When I make this video, I got a tablet, the name of the video, pour to catch, sexy shad, write the number down. And on Wednesday, I load these on Sundays. And on Wednesday, I'm going to go through. I'm going to look at all the numbers. And when I see whoever got the closest, I'll write a name down. I'm going to contact you on the channel and say, hey, you won. Send me your address. And I got an email down below the description where it says show more. If you click on that, it'll tell you a lot of baits I'm using, equipment I'm using. At the bottom, I have an email address. Send me your address. And I'm going to send you some baits, guys. I'll send you a pack. I'll see what else I got out here. I'll probably just go ahead and send you 2 packs, or sometimes I got 6 or 8 of color left on in a full pack. I'll send you something, okay? Maybe a couple of hair jigs. You don't know. It'd be a surprise. But if I'm going to mail something, it's going to cost me like $3.50 for its averaging. I'm going to send you more than 1 pack of baits, okay? I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you watching, guys. I enjoy making these baits. I enjoy catching fish on them. Guys, I've been catching some nice crappie on these baits. Nice crappie. This bait, no problem catching crappie on it, guys. They ate it up. They ate it up. I don't know if I could. I've been thinking, can I try to make some like this?
and match it. I don't know if I can or not. I might have to buy another bag of Sexy Shad baits and melt them because they're that good. Hey guys, see you next time on Fishing Lake Country. See ya.